Merry Christmas, everybody. Day 24 of the Whiskey Advent 2023. And according to Frosty, there's just 2 samples left. Tomorrow is Christmas. I hope everybody is having a wonderful holiday season. I hope you are enjoying time with friends and family. And I hope that the pours of whiskey are just as good. Okay, so yesterday's whiskey. I said I was reminded of Ardbeg. I was wrong. It is not Ardbeg. I was actually very wrong and incredibly shocked to find out that it was a Glenallachie. It was Glenallachie's first peated run under supervision of Billy Walker. So this thing is only 4 years old. What? That just goes to show you that age doesn't necessarily mean better. I'll just put it that way. Yes, obviously, older is better most of the time, but there can be some really good young whiskeys out there. Okay, so I said it was a Glenallachie. So I guessed that it was a single malt. I guessed that it was 56 to 59%. And ex-bourbon only. I started with sherry, but I changed it to ex-bourbon. So yes, single malt for sure. 56 to 59. I was off on the proof, but I was low, which is rather odd. It was 60.2. 60.2. What? And there is no mention of the any additional casking on the label, so I am just going to assume that it is an ex-bourbon cask. Until I can find out otherwise. And yeah, we're just going to go with that. So I'll take a couple out of 3 on that one. I missed that proof, but I'm all right with that. That sucker was hot. Moving on to day 24's whiskey. And I am getting I'm kind of getting a Campbelltown vibe here. I did start to think maybe another Springbank in here, but I don't know. I don't think so now. It's had some time to sit in the glass. It has had some water. It's toned down on that Campbelltown funk, but it is definitely a peated malt. So I'm definitely going to say single malt. It's kind of proofy, but not crazy. Let's see how far I'm off on this one. I am going to guess 55 to 58%. And I am going to guess that there might be some sherry casking involved here. I don't have a good guess on the distillery on this, but as far as tasting notes, I didn't smell any peat at all right away. But on the first sip, it was right on the back end. There was definitely ashiness and peatiness, and after that, then I could smell it, then I could taste it right up front. It was pretty cool. Little transition there. So, but just a generally nice, again, one of my favorites, dirty, farmy malt. Little bit of fruitiness on it, darker fruits, that sort of thing. That's what's leaning me into the sherry. A little bit of sulfury, so I'm kind of leaning on the sherry on that. Proof-wise, I'm guessing the 55 to 58. It's got some proof on it to carry something through. I watered it down. It kind of dissipated a little bit, but it became much more creamy. And I don't know. Proof is a freaking wild card for me, and most of the time just a crapshoot. And I'm typically high, so I don't know. I'm sticking with the 55 to 58. And we'll see where it goes. So, yeah. So, again, I hope everybody is having a wonderful holiday season and a Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate this time of year. And I thank you for coming along with me on this journey. We got one more day left. I haven't been disappointed by this calendar so far, and I cannot foresee day 25 being any less of a gem than most of these have been. So, cheers to this American spirit.